News 8 at 5:30 continues.
Welcome back. A local family is extending an invitation for you to come to a big jazz concert in their own backyard. This year's guest is 10-time Grammy winner and music icon Chaka Khan. The event is called Jazz on the Pond. It's hosted by the Belasco Family Foundation, and it's held right in the backyard of their home on Cranberry Pond in Hilton. And the proceeds go to the Eastman School of Music. It's a great fundraiser. Here to explain more now is David Belasco and Doug Lowry from the Eastman School of Music. David, let's start with you. I'd love to have heard that phone call. Hey, Chaka, you want to come to play in my backyard? How'd that go?
It goes a little bit more to Chaka's manager, who also happens to be her sister, but we had a carryover from last year. Some of our musicians from last year played for Chaka, so we said, do you think she would ever consider that? And from there it was a discussion, and she was very cordial about it and said, of course, I'd love to come play.
This is so unusual. I mean, you're expecting several hundred people on your property in Hilton, but it's also a really great fundraiser in honor of your mother. Explain a little bit about that.
Well, we're a close family. We're a family of 5, and our mother died when we were kids, but my sisters essentially raised me. So it's one thing that we do together as a family that we really, really enjoy, and everybody pitches in. So it's, you know, the vision was always, didn't you always dream of your favorite musician playing at your house with your friends? And it started with that, and then when we partnered with Eastman and got their musicians involved, it just really took off.
Now, Doug, this fundraiser for Eastman students, this is important for them. It's, you know, a gem right here in Rochester. Explain the impact that this has locally for the music school.
Well, for the music school, the impact really is for the students. And we have students that come from 42 foreign countries and 44 states in the Union, and scholarships are a very, very important part of their education. Mm-hmm. And so music schools nationwide compete for the very best students, and scholarship support is absolutely essential. And we are extraordinarily grateful to the Belasco Family Foundation for this generosity. And you know, you just brought this up when the question you asked David. It's an extraordinary and quite different event. Yeah. And there's always a surprise right around every corner. Now,
David, I understand that students will be playing with Chaka Khan. Is that something that you are making her do?
That's the DNA of the concert. It's an intimate experience where people really get to see up front. But yes, every act that performs at Jazz on the Pond, including Jeffrey Osborne and Everett Harp, perform with the Eastman students, and there is a surprise with the Eastman students. Will be called on the stage with Chaka on Saturday, and she's playing something that she doesn't ordinarily play, and she said she's really excited to sing it with them. Yeah. They're rehearsing tomorrow.
As a matter of fact, I know we've got some pictures to show of some of the students playing last year. That's an event worth going to right there. It looks lovely. How much money do you hope to raise? Do you count this way, or are you just hoping to have a good time and see what happens?
We count closely, and we're shooting to raise more than triple than what we raised last year. But I like to surprise him on stage with, you know,
true.
We don't have a big cardboard check, but we have a check that we'd like to present. And I think there's a big rush at the end. There still are some tickets available, and I think our friends need to go on the website at jazzonthepond.org and get their tickets right now, because they're going fast.
Okay, and I encourage people to do that. We're going to show the website. The information is going to be right there on the screen. There are limited seats left. It's Saturday from 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night, and you can buy different tickets. The more expensive ones will get you the better seats. Is that right, David?
That's right.
The cost covers drinks, food, and of course all of this wonderful music, the best which will be performed by the Eastman students, if I do say so myself. We have much more on rochesterhomepage.net, including a background story on Jazz on the Pond and a list of their performances, plus the website. So go right there. It's rochesterhomepage.net.